I won't let you get away with this!
What's up guys, it's your boy here. Thank you guys so much for joining me again on the channel. Today what we're going to be talking about is the high caliber attachment in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now if you don't know what it is an attachment that makes headshots deal increased damage, and it is available on the assault rifle and pistol categories in multiplayer. And Black Ops 3 is actually the first Call of Duty to have an attachment like this implemented into the game. The way it normally worked was that headshots just dealt a standard increased damage multiplier, mainly like 1.5 times or 1.25 times depending on the type of weapon you were using. Something like an LMG or a sniper rifle would have a higher bonus than something like a pistol or maybe a submachine gun. But what Black Ops 3 did is they added in an attachment that makes headshots deal increased damage. Now I understand that dealing a headshot is going to require the player to be more accurate and hit a shot that's harder to hit than maybe just like a chest or a torso shot. But I want to talk a little bit about why I think this attachment is kind of unfair and rewards randomness in a way, and why I don't think it should be included in future Call of Duties. Now, like I said, I can understand how someone could defend high caliber in the regard that it requires a more accurate shot and more gun skill to use properly. But from the opposite argument, high caliber rewards randomness and it decreases the time to kill, making a possible gunfight very unequal depending on one attachment alone. Because I don't think attachments in Call of Duty should decrease time to kill, they should only affect handling and performance of a specific weapon. Now I understand that damage is definitely classified under the performance of a weapon, but the distinction that I want to make is that the only things that should be affecting the damage in a gunfight between two different players should be what weapon category they're using, and if they're using the same category, what weapon from that category they are using. Now imagine yourself in the scenario in multiplayer where you're in a game of domination, say on the map Fringe, and you notice that B domination point is being captured by two players on the enemy team, and based on your location neither of those players are looking at you, and you bring up your Shiva assault rifle and aim to take them out. You shoot 2 bullets into the first player from relatively close range and he dies because the Shiva is a high damage weapon. But in this time, that second player, also using a Shiva, but his Shiva has high caliber, he turns around, you shoot your first bullet into him, and he recoils up and flinches up from you hitting him, and then one bullet hits you in the head and you die. So even though that you had a situational and environmental advantage, you died because he had high caliber and you did not. Now as a player, that's extremely frustrating because you put yourself in a good situation, you didn't miss any shots, but simply because another player had an attachment that you did not, he was rewarded with a kill that you should have had. And I can't tell you how many times this happens to me when I'm just playing pubs and people I'm shooting at flinch into my head and kill me faster due to the fact that they have high caliber. Now take that one step further and look at it from the pro level. So these are players that are the best in the game, and they play the game at the highest level possible. So when the pro match is getting underway, there's something referred to as the bans and protects that was also added in Black Ops 3. And it allows the players on each team, 4 players on each team, to select one item from the game, whether it be an attachment, a weapon, a wild card, whatever it may be, to either ban everybody in the lobby from using or protect it so it cannot be banned. Now in almost, I would say, obviously I don't have exact calculations, but I would say in at least 95%, probably more than 95%, but in at least 95% of the picks and bans happening between pro players, high caliber is banned every single time. I, honest to God, have probably seen maybe like 5 or 6 times from the course of Black Ops 3, months and months and months into the game now, that high caliber has not been banned from use in pro play. So even from public matches all the way up to the pro level, this attachment is unwanted and unused among players that are playing at such a high level. And that being, as I said earlier, because it decreases the time to kill and it rewards randomness in the game. Now when I talk about rewarding randomness, is that scenario that I explained earlier, where the player had no idea that somebody was going to be shooting at him while he was on B domination flag, but he turns and flinches because he's being shot by that player and hits him once in the head and kills him. That's random. That's not gun skill. That's just, obviously the player is aware of his surroundings once his teammate gets shot when they're on the B flag, but it's not like he put himself in a situation where he saw that player first and took him out as a defense rather than just reacting to a situation as it happened. So it's one thing to be in a gunfight and aim for somebody's head and kill them fast, but it's another thing to have no idea someone is there, they're shooting at you, and because death isn't instantaneous in Call of Duty unless you're using a sniper rifle or a special weapon or something like that, his reaction allowed him to get a kill faster because he was using an attachment that another player wasn't. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. I hope you guys did enjoy that video. Something a little different. I just wanted to kind of give an argument as to why I think that high caliber shouldn't be included. As a player, it's something that frustrates me a lot. I don't know if you guys have similar experiences. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about high caliber, but I just think for the reasons I stated in this video that it shouldn't be brought back in the next Call of Duty. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, drop a like on the video if you did, subscribe if you're new for more videos, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Peace out, guys.